Hi everyone, welcome to this Wednesday runes reading for this week, September 18th till next week, September 24th. So, this week I'm gonna do a regular reading, plus I'm gonna pick up a rune, Bindrune, for the Fall Equinox or Spring Equinox, depending on where you live. Are you ready? Let's see what Odin have in store for us this week. Let's begin. Okay, so first we have he was. So this rune is about the end of something or a situation, a death that will bring a rebirth. It tells you that the start and the rebirth of everything have to come from the death or the end of something else. Love. The end of one love relationship might give birth to another one. Maybe what you're living right now, it's coming to an end, the way you know it now. And it might leave some space for a new situation that will bring you more happiness. Money. Situation that you're in, either it's good or bad, might end. So if you have some money, be careful and budget well, because you don't know what might happen and you might lose some of it. Maybe because you made a bad investment or something like that. So be careful if you don't want to get into financial difficulties. But for the people that are less fortunate, well, maybe your financial situation will change for the better for you. I'm not saying you will be millionaire, but there might be a little more money coming your way. Work. It's the end of a contract. You might change a job or your situation. Try to search and make sure that this change will bring some positive things for you. Health. A good health might hide a sickness, or hide, a sickness. You should go see your doctor and ask for a complete exam from head to toe. If you're already sick, be happy to know that healing is possible. Okay, so the next one. It's Berkana. Okay, so this is the rune of creativity, birth, and renewal. It represents beauty, physical one and external one. It tells you to look around and see what is beautiful around you. It's also the rune of union and association. Also, it tells you that everything that is shining, it's not gold. So stay careful about how things or people appears to be. So don't just look at the external beauty, but try to look a little deeper. Love. It's coming well for your love relationship. Either you will meet the right person for you, there can be a wedding, or the birth of a child. It's also some renewal in your relationship. So depending on where you are right now, you will know what it will bring to you. Money. You might get some financial gain if you made some investment or coming from your work. It's going to be welcome. Money is coming your way. Work. You might start a new job or create one for you. You might associate yourself, start a project. It's gonna be going well for you. If you have some project, it's time to start it and make it happen. Health. Good health. You have all the strength to make it happen, anything that you want. Also, pregnancy is possible. And the last one. Oh, okay. Just give me a minute. There was one that flew from my bowl, so this is the one. It's Manaz and it's reverse. So this is the rune that represents man in his home. It's a rune related to family, the one that we have when we are born, but also the one that we choose growing up, and close friends. It's the line that brings people together, but also tells you that you need to be independent from others if you want to stay responsible for your choice and decision. Also remember that the family that we have might bring you some happiness and some resources, but can also be bringing some conflict and difficulties. Love. There's going to be a break in your family circle. The trust have been broken, and you or some member of your family will have to find some solution to make things better, or try to put the pieces back together. Also, if you have a love relationship in your work, it's not good. Money. Be a little more courageous and decide what you will do with your finances. You don't have to tell anyone what you're doing and why you're doing it. Yes, some people will give you some tips because they love you and they want the best for you. And that's okay. What I'm talking more about is the people that are too curious about your situation, or that try to get into your business and that they don't know anything, but they want to tell you to do this and this and that. That's what I'm talking about. Because remember, these people are not the one that pay your bills. So what you do with your money, it's your business only. Also, be aware that something in your home will break. So you will have to spend some money for some repairs or to buy a new one that breaks. Also, be careful if you pay your bills late, because you might have to pay some interest, and for example, instead of paying $10, you might end up paying $20 because of the late fees. Work. It's not a good time to associate yourself with family or closest friend. Yes, at first we might have a good time and it can be good, but if a problem happens, well, you might see them acting like you never see them before, and you might not like it. A conflict might happen for a work question. Also, you might have some conflicts with someone higher than you. Excuse me. So yes, I was saying with Birkenau, I think, or just give me a minute. Yes, it was Birkenau. I was saying that it's time to start a project, but if you have to have some employees, don't associate yourself with someone close to you or a family member. It will be less problem for you. So this was the rune reading. Now I'm gonna pick up either a rune, Bindrune I should say, or Galdrastafir for the fall, and one for the spring equinox. So I'm gonna start with the fall one, so that's for the northern hemisphere, and then I will go with spring for the southern hemisphere. So let's see what we will have coming our way. Okay, now this is interesting. This is a Bindrune about divination magic. So I'm gonna put it here for now. Okay, so this is perfect for us that are coming to fall, because yes, Halloween, Samhain is coming, and the veil will start to thin soon, so it's gonna be a great time if you want to communicate with past loved one, or to do some spirit works. Of course, always protect yourself and be sure to know what you're doing. Don't do anything if you're not sure. Just ask someone that knows what they're doing for help if you want to do it, either to show you or to guide you, or to do it for you even if you have to, but be careful. And if you want to try some new divination, for example, some tarot cards, pendulum, crystal ball, runes, anything like that, it's a good time to do it. So try it, and if you don't love it, maybe try something else, or just even maybe study it if it's something that was interesting to you, that looked interesting and intriguing. So just give it a study and learn. Remember that if you learn a new skill, it's always good and helpful. So try it, and maybe you will enjoy it. If not, no worries, because uh, you don't have to practice it to be either a witch or a pagan or a Norse pagan. So yeah, it's your own path. You do what you want, and no worry about that. Now for the southern hemisphere. Okay, so now for the southern hemisphere, spring, we have this one, this Galdrastafir. It's called Ferrir Latry, and basically it's to attract happiness and joy. I'm gonna put it here. So yeah, as the excuse me, the spring is coming, it's time for rebirth, for renewal, new things to come. In the winter, it was more like you were hibernating, but now it's time to come out of your shells and start to do new things, going outside a little bit more, watch the flowers coming back, the leaves in the tree coming back, even the animals that will start to get back also. And if you have some new project, it's time to do them. Maybe do some spring cleaning will be helpful also, because it will help you to wake up, if I can say, from the winter. So that's a good time to do that. And now I'm talking about spring cleaning. It doesn't mean that you have to make a big cleaning, but it can just be maybe painting one of your room. Maybe just can also be taking everything that you don't need out, whether by donating it or throwing out what is trash. Can be some small thing like that. Doesn't have to be big. Just do some small thing that will bring you happiness. If you want to read, maybe see movies, anything that you like. That is up to you. Play with your friends, your family, your kids, grandkids, everything like that. It's gonna be good. So, and also remember that doesn't matter whether you're in the northern or southern hemisphere. If, for example, you want to do some divination and you're in the southern hemisphere, that's great. Also, if you're in the northern and you want to do something that brings you joy, that's great also. Do what you feel like, what will bring you happiness, and that's what matters the most. So, thank you for joining me. I wish you all a happy and blessed Odin's Day, a wonderful and happy fall or spring equinox, and wonderful rest of the day and the week. Thank you.